Hi everybody, how are you? 안녕하세요. 저 데이비 킴이에요. 네, 오늘은 이제 TOEFL에서 계속 얘기할 거예요. 저번에는 이제 vocab 얘기했잖아요. 오늘은 we're going to talk about basically the other sections of TOEFL. Okay, and since this is clinic means that we're going to fix the areas that you have problems in. We're going to go through each different style. Okay, so the first one we always talked about in this clinic is what? We talked about vocab before. Okay, 그래서 vocab 얘기했잖아요. 이제는 오늘 we're going to go through step by step. We're going to go through each one. 하나하나씩 다 분해시킬 거야. 두 번째는 detail. Okay. 세 번째 purpose. Right? And next one we talked about negative factual. Okay, right? Next one we talked about is essential information. Right? And then we talked about reference. And we talked about insertion. Okay? We're going to talk about, inference, and we talk about summary and table. The summary and table is the one in the last question of each passage. You guys hate this one. Honestly, I think you guys probably detest this one. Hate it the most. Okay? But we're going to go through each one, okay? And we're going to start with something that you guys probably hate. Okay? It's called insertion. Okay? So, let's go over it, okay? Now, insertion. Okay, what is it? Insertion. At most, you will see this kind of reading question at least once per passage. Okay, so there's 3 passages that will be graded, right? So passage 하나에 한 번만 나오는 거야. Okay? 그럼 너는 그래도 한 번만 나와도 신경 안 써도 되겠네. No. Each point is considered 72% of a point. Okay? 그 뜻이 뭐냐면은 2개면은 what is it? 1.4. 3개면은 it really does count. 되게 중요한 거야. 하나에라도. 한 점수 때문에 점수가 100점인가, 101점인가, 109인가, 110인가, 100 엄청 다른 거야. Okay? 점수라는 거 되게 중요한 거야. 114점은 어디 쓸 수 있는데 115점 쓸 수 있는데 114점 못 쓰는 경우가 있잖아. 1점 때문에. Think of 그냥 정식적으로 73% 생각하지도 말고 간단하게 each one is worth 1 point 생각하면 돼. Okay, just believe that each one is worth 1 point. This is really important, right? You will be asked to decide where a new sentence might best fit into the paragraph. Okay, so what happens is 이 자체 안에서는 어떤 센텐스 하나 줘. 이 센텐스 갖다가 어디서 제일 잘 맞느냐 하고 거기 어디 제일 끼워 넣으면은 제일 말이 잘 됐거든요. 그를 의견 찾는 거야. Okay? There are 4 squares and they're marked off in the reading section. Okay? reading section 보면은 거기 간단하게 얘기해서 4개가 있어 이렇게. 그 4개에서 어디 하나 골라야 돼. 4군데에서. Okay? Click on the square that you think is the best and correct place and sentence and where it adds. Okay? 이 sentence가 그 전 sentence랑 그 다음 sentence 얼마나 잘 의견 맞는 것 같아 또 찾아야 돼. Okay? Okay, read through the paragraph with the new sentence now. Okay. 하나씩 넣어볼 수 있거든. 진짜 실시하면서 하나씩 넣어보고 여기 하나 넣어보자. 여기 한번 넣어보자. Okay. 자, 제일 중요한 거. Does it make sense? 진짜 말이 잘 되는가? 이거 보면 거기에. Okay. 이게 제일 중요한 포인트야. Okay. Or maybe you should go to the other 3 places. 항상 생각 못하는 거는 여기 괜찮은데 하고 you guys 넘어가. Right? Don't 넘어가. Okay, the reason why I want you to just take a look and try the other way. 다른 데도 끼워봐. Okay? 몇 초 걸린다고. 끼워봐. Okay? This question type tests your understanding of the logic in the passage. It lets the test your ability to understand the grammatical correction. 근데 제일 중요한 거는 대부분 외국 학생들이 이걸 했을 때는 they think about the grammar. 문법이 중요하다고 생각하고 문법이 맞겠다. 맞는 것 같아. 근데 그게 아니야. 이 테스트는 logic. 진짜로 logically 이게 진짜로 현명하게 이해가 되는 건지 안 되는 건지 그거를 테스팅하는 거야. Okay? So what happens is basically you guys remember Ken, right? Ken이 나한테 좀 도와줄 거야 이거를. 되게 중요한 거나 도와주는 건데 내가 좀 지칠 때가 있고 그러니까 켄이 읽어주고 할 거니까 한번 읽어보라. Ready, Ken? Go ahead.
The Great Fire of 1906 in San Francisco was preceded by the worst earthquake in U.S. history, estimated to measure 8.3 on the Richter scale. To make matters worse, the earthquake caused an enormous fire, which actually caused more damage to the city than did the earthquake. After the fire and the massive destruction that ensued, the city began its long and slow rebuilding process. The citizens of San Francisco pitched in to rebuild the city as quickly as possible, but the thriving city was hobbled nevertheless.
Okay, so basically now, what he's talking about is, we know that he's talking about San Francisco, something would happen in San Francisco, okay? We're not really concerned. 이걸 걱정되는 게 아닌 거는 우리가 뭐 메인 아이디어가 묻고 그런 거 중요하지 않아. 여기서 이제 끼는 거야. 지금 can you see 네 개 보이지? 이제 Richter scale 다음에 저 after 전에 그 다음에 process 다음에 and 마지막에 nevertheless. And the question 이런 식으로 물어본다. The question looks, look at the four squares, right? That indicate where the following sentence could be added to the passage, right? 그러면은 sentence 봐봐 밑에 this double disaster would mark the city's daily life for years to come. Okay? 그러면은 where would it best fit? 여기 제일 잘 넣는 게 어떨까? 그걸 한번 생각해봐. Okay? 근데 항상 힌트를 준다 이거 할 때. 첫 번째 보자고. Let's try. 첫 번째 한번 넣어보자. Right? 넣었다. Okay. Okay. Something says this. Okay. If I read it, the Great Fire of 1906 in San Francisco was preceded by the worst earthquake in U.S. history, estimated over 8.3 on the Richter scale. This double disaster. Okay. Now, right away, I think what? 바로. 이거 말 안 되는데. Why? 문법적이 아니고 logistically, this double disaster tells me there's gotta be some type of disaster before. 뭐가 문제가 그 전에 두 개 넘게 있었어야 되는 거야. 근데 아무것도 없잖아. 그러면 guess what? Wrong. 안 들어가. 한번 두 번째 넣어보자. Ready? Boom. 넣어봤어. 두 번째. Okay, here we go. This makes matters worse. Earthquake caused an enormous fire, which accidentally caused more damage to the city than did the earthquake. Okay? So now, you're thinking, okay, they talked about one disaster. 하나 disaster 얘기했어. 뭐야? Everyone? 뭐지? Fire. Okay? 그 다음에 또 뭐 얘기했지? Earthquake. 그럼 두 개 나왔다. disaster가. 여기 제일 그냥 problem is, 다음 센텐스 한번 읽어봐. 그 다음에. This double disaster will mark the city's daily life for years to come. After the fire and the massive destruction that ensued, the city began its long process, a prolonged and slow rebuilding process. Okay? It does make sense. Okay? 그렇잖아. 잠깐만. 그거 make sense 한다고 우리 거기 듣고 그냥 끝나지 마. Okay? 다른데 한 번씩 넣어봐야 돼. Okay? 항상 특별히 동양학생들은 성질이 급하니까 빨리 듣고 싶어하니까 빨리 끝내고 싶어하니까 귀찮으니까 여기 맞겠다 하고 넘어가. We need to check it. Okay? So how do we check it? For the next one. Ready? Here we go. Boom. After the fire and the massive destruction that ensued, the city began its long and slow rebuilding process. The double disaster marked the city's daily life for years to come. The citizens of society pitched in. 선생님 여기도 말 되는 것 같은데. Why? Why? Because you're going, okay. 제가 보기에는 바로 그 sentence가 the city began its long and slow rebuilding process. 그 massive disaster fire 얘기했는데 no. 왜 말이 안 되냐면 봐봐. Okay, let's look. The ending of the last sentence talks about what? The city began its long and slow rebuilding process. The next sentence after that has to support the building process. 그 다음 sentence가 building process를 얘기를 해야 되는 거지. 그 전 거를 얘기하면 안 되는 거야. 그러면 어디가 제일 많을 것 같아? 만약 여기 넣는다 그러면 그 comma 있는데 보이지? Ensure this double disaster, right? 거기 넣어도 괜찮았을 거라 생각해. Because it says after the fire and the massive destruction that ensued, the double disaster would mark. 거기 maybe 더 맞을 것 같아. 왜? 끝에가 disaster 대해서 얘기했지 process, building process 얘기하는 거 아니잖아. 그럼 거기 또 아니야. 마지막 거 한번 넣어보자. 끝에. Right here. Okay. Okay, the citizens of San Francisco pitched in and rebuilt the city as quickly as possible, but the thriving city was hobbled nevertheless. A double disaster would mark the. 근데 너희들 또 그러는 거야. 선생님 이것도 말 되는 것 같은데 이것도 문제를 다 얘기하고 하는데. Okay, look at the ending again. Thriving city was hobbled nevertheless. Okay, it has to tell me something. Next sentence is how it was hobbled. Right? So it can't be there. So everyone, where do you think the answer is? Boom. Right there. Right? So it makes complete sense. Why does it make sense, right? Now, you have to think that the double disaster is logistical, logical. Okay? Okay. And you have to refer to the two disasters, right? So, basically the fire and the earthquake was one of them, right? So this is why this is the type of question that it actually should fall into.